The thing David had done displeased the Lord, and the Lord sent Nathan to David. He came to him and he said to him, there were two men in a certain city, the one rich and the other poor. Now, the rich man had very many flocks and herds, but the poor man had nothing but one little ewe lamb that he had bought. And he brought it up, and it grew up with him and his children. It used to eat of his meager fare, drink from his cup, lie in his bosom. She was like a daughter to him. Now there came a traveler to the rich man, and he was loath to use one of his own flock or herd to prepare for the wayfarer who had come to him. But he took the poor man's lamb and prepared her for the guest who had come to him. And then David's anger greatly kindled against the man. He said to Nathan, as the Lord lives, the man who has done this deserves to die. He shall restore the lamb fourfold because he has done this thing, because he has no pity. And Nathan said to David, you are the man. Says the Lord, the God of Israel, I anointed you king over Israel. I rescued you from the hand of Saul. I gave you your master's house and your master's wives into your bosom. I gave you the house of Israel and of Judah. And if that had been too little, I would have added as much more. Why have you despised the word of the Lord and done evil in God's sight? You have struck down Uriah the Hittite with the sword. You have taken his wife to be your wife. You have killed Uriah with the sword of the Ammonites. Now, therefore, the sword will never depart from your house, because you have despised me, because you have taken the wife of Uriah the Hittite to be your wife. Thus says the Lord, I will raise up trouble against you from within your own house. I'll take your wives from before your eyes and give them to your neighbor. And your neighbor will lie with your wives in the light of this very sun, for you did it secretly. But I will do this thing before all Israel and before the sun. And David said to Nathan, I have sinned against the Lord. Nathan said to David, now the Lord has put away your sin. You shall not die. Nevertheless, because by this deed you have utterly scorned the Lord, the child that is born to you shall die. And Nathan returned to his home. And the Lord struck the child that Uriah's wife, Bathsheba, bore to David. And the child became very ill. On the seventh day, the child died.